Hello everyone, welcome to my videos. Myself Ashwin Nayak. From today, let we start ninth standard social science, the revision classes. So in this chapter, we have to discuss about the main question and answers of these chapters. Okay, first of all, we have to see the Indian election system. In the political science part, chapter number 5, Indian election system. Okay, in this chapter, we have to see the fill in the blanks of this chapter. Okay, that first one, the electoral roll is revised dash year. The elector roll is revised every year, we have to see there. And then public's election can begin come to the end before the 48 hours to election days. The recognitions to political parties is accorded by, that is the election commission ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಕರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೇವೆ. And the next, the independence of journalism is protected by, that independence of journalism is protected by the Press Council of India ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಕರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. So these are all the one most important questions in this chapter. And then next we have to see there the 2-3 most questions. So write a note on electoral roll ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ನೀವು ಈ ಕೆಳಗಿನ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಬರಿಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. The voters list is the list which contains the name, certain other details of the voters. It is called the electoral roll. So first of all, when we have going to that election, that committee has to give to that one voter IDs. So in this voter IDs, we have to see there at that name and that's address of the candidate. So it is to call it that is the electoral roll ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಕರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. And then that electoral roll is prepared by the election commission much before the election. Yes, in this electoral roll it is to prepared by this, ಇದನ್ನು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋರು ಯಾರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ that is the election commission. Yeah. This rule is revised every year. At the time of revisions of a name, those who have attained the age, the 18 are included in the name of this, the dead are elected. So 18ನೇ ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ತಾವು ಸಾಯೋವರೆಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ವೋಟ್ ಹಾಕುವಂಥ ಅಧಿಕಾರ ನಮಗೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. The election roll, it has to be helps to the polling official to identify the voters. So when that people he has to going for this elected the candidate, the officials, the polling officials and the polling officers, he has to help them to that and identify the voters. So and then the eligibility voters by the election commission to prevent the impersonations to the electional photo identity card EPIC, it is to eligible for this the voter to recognize that. So EPIC is also used the proof of general identification. So this is to use of this general identification we have to use them. And the next one, see write a note on the colonizing government. So coalition government. So coalition government ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಮೈತ್ರಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಅಥವಾ ಸಮ್ಮಿಶ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಕರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ನೋಟನ್ನು ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣಂತೆ. Many a time, no parties get the required majority of the government. So in this government, it has to ruling of this majority of this majority of the party. It has to ruling that the government. So such situation it is to be called and the Hun Parliament ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. So in this situation, some of these political parties to join together and make alliance to get the required the majority to forms the government. So such alliance is called that is the post poll alliance. ಸೊ ಎರಡೂ ಸಹ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದರೆ ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಇಬ್ಬರ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ನಡುವೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಟು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಎ ಅಲಯನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಎರಡೂ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗಳು ಮೈತ್ರಿಯಾಗಿ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು ಟು ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ದ ಮೆಜಾರಿಟಿ ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಗವರ್ನಮೆಂಟನ್ನು ನಡೆಸೋದನ್ನು ನಾವು ದ ಅಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಗವರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಕೊಲೋನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಗವರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಕರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೇವೆ. ಆರ್ ಸಚ್ ಅಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪೋಲ್ ಅಲಯನ್ಸ್. And the next one point, at the certain times, the two parties to join together and make alliance before the election. This is the types of this pre-poll alliance. So, ಒಂದು ಅಥವಾ ಎರಡು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗಳು ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು ಮೇಕ್ ಎ ಅಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನಿಗೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಂತಹ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇದನ್ನು ಪ್ರೀ ಪೋಲ್ ಅಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಕರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. The pre-poll or the post-poll alliance to helps the political parties to join together the forms of this government when there is a huge parliament assembly. ಇಬ್ಬರು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು there are given to the role of the government. Such a government formed with the cooperation of different parties is called that is the coalition government ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. That parties of this coalition government to share the power and responsibility by the joining the council of this minister. So these are all were the very important questions in this chapter. And the next we have to go there. Chapter number 6, the defense of the nation. So in this defense of the nation, okay, look at this. So these are all were the very important one mark question and answer. Okay, only says for this answer. The main objectives of this defense policy is protected, that is the slow virginity. He has to protect that alliance of this policies. The commander in the chief of our 3 armed force. So our president, he has to command in the chief of the 3 armed forces. So in the third one, the general is the chief of army. And then fourth one, Delhi is the headquarters of the defense ministries. And then fifth one, Visakhapatnam is the Hindustan, the shipbuilding yard. And the sixth one, so Yelahanka in the Bangalore is the Border Security Force Training Center is to be there. And the last one, the Indian Red Cross Society was established in that year, the 1920. So these are all were the one mark question. Okay, and then see the next second main. So what is the naval base near the Karwar now? So what was the naval base we have to near to that Karwar? So that is the known as to the seabird ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಕರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೇವೆ. And the next we have to see there. Okay, which are the 4 divisions of our defense ministry? So in our defense ministry, we have to see there in the 4 divisions to be there. At that first one, the defense section. In the next one, the defense production section. And the third one, defense research and the development section. At the last one, retired defense personnel welfare section. So in these four types, we have to see there our the four defense ministry is to be there. And the next one, so explain the structure of Indian Army. Okay, look at that. So Indian, the army structures in this headquarters, we have to see there in the Delhi. And the next one, the commander chief and the deputy commander is the chief is called to the general, the major general and the brigadier ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವರನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೇವೆ. So in this works, he has to assist to the military secretary and then military engineer. He has to that assist there the work in this army. So in this army section, so we have to see there the infantry, cavalry and then tank regiment. We have to see there the armored corps, and then in this supplies to engineering branch too. So in these armies, we have to see there to be been so divided into the 7 commands for this administrative. Okay, look at this 7 commands administrative. The Western Command, Eastern Command, Northern Command, Southern Command, and then Central Command, Training Command, and the Northwestern Command. So these are all 7 commands to we have to see their administrative convenience in the army. At the last one, the each command under to the charge of general officer. So every general officer he has to take the charge to that the each commander. Yeah. And then 5th one, so explain the functions of the Indian Air Force. So Indian Air Force, he has to doing the work it that very efficiently and then courageously. And then during the times of this peace time and when he has to declare that war time, at the war time that our Indian Air Force worker, he has to doing that the efficiently and then courageously. So in this succeeded in the ensuring the safety, security and then stability. So we have to see there in our Indian Army Air Forces. So in this headquarters we have to see there in the Delhi. So in this organized administrated we have to see there the 5 operational commands and then 2 functional commands is to be there. So these are all were the Air Force structure. And next we have to see there one of the 4 marks ke baruvanta questions. So explain the organizations of the Indian Red Cross Society. So in this Red Cross Society, so we have to see there are the 700 branches in our state and this union territories is there. And then this is the society aims to humanitarian voluntary organizations to the in his headquarters we have to see that obviously in that capital city that is the Delhi. So our Indian president, he was the chairman of this Indian Red Cross societies. In his secretary general, he has to administrate that officer. So in this administrative bodies to consist the 19 members and then a secretary to be there. The president, he has to nominate to that the 6 member and the 12 members are elected from the state and union, that is ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಆಡಳಿತದಿಂದ ಹಾಗೂ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಗವರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ 12 ಜನ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. And then president, he has to nominate to the 6 members. So in this Red Cross Society to render the valuable service to the people. So ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅಗತ್ಯವಾದಂಥ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ರೆಡ್ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಟು ಆರ್ಗನೈಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಮ್. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ವರ್ ದ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಿ ದೇರ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್, ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಏಕೀಕರಣ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಕರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೇವೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಂತಹ ಫಿಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್. ದ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಸೆಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ನೋ ಭಾರತ ಒಂದು ಜಾತ್ಯತೀತವಾದಂತಹ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೊ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಪೋಸ್ ಎನಿ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯನ್. ಯಾವುದೇ ಧರ್ಮವನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಅದು ಅಪೋಸನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಕಮ್ಯುನಲಿಸಮ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೇಜರ್ ಅಬ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಅಬ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಅಡೆತಡೆಗಳು ಟು ದ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್, ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಏಕೀಕರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಸಮ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂಥರ ಮೇಜರ್ ಅಬ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕಲ್ಸ್, ಅಡೆತಡೆ ಇದ್ದ ಹಾಗೆ. ದ ರಿಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಡೇ is a dash festival, that is one of the national festival. The India has considered to the 22 languages are our as the national languages. Our national animal is that is the tiger. So these are all were the one mark questions. And the next we have to see there. So what is nationalism? Nationalism and ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. So nationalism is the strong belief believes that a people who share a common language, the law, uniform administration, and then history, and then culture should constitute an independent nation or the free foreign domination. So these are all two concluded. He has to say that is the nationalism, ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯತೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಆದರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್, ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಏಕೀಕರಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ದ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ರೆಫರ್ಸ್ ಟು the situation where all the people of this country feel they are one, although they are different with the regard to the race, religion, culture, and the language. So this is called that is the national integration ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಕರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೇವೆ. Yeah. And the next one. So which are the factors that led to the unity in the diversity? So in this diversities we have to see there some other unit is there. At that geographical unity, political unity, religious unity, linguistic unity, and then cultural unity is to be there. Thus amid diversity there is a unity among the Indians. The fields of we are all once is deep rooted in the mind of every Indian. So these are all were the factors that led the unity in the diversity. So these are all were very important questions. And then next we have to go there in this today's class to the last concept, that is the socialism. So ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ 4 ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ. So nomadism is called as the way of the life. The main pillar of the Indian society is dash community ಅಂತಂದರೆ that is the rural community. The tribes ಅಂದರೆ ಬುಡಕಟ್ಟು ಜನಾಂಗ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. The tribes of north east zones are, ಅದನ್ನು ಎಂತಹ ಟ್ರೈಬ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮಂಗೋಲಿಯನ್ ಟ್ರೈಬ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಟ್ರೈಬ್ಸ್, ಬುಡಕಟ್ಟು ಜನಾಂಗದವರು, ಟ್ರೈಬಲ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಎ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಲಾನ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಕಿಂಗ್ಶಿಪ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಟ್ರೈಬ್. ಒಂದು ಜನಸಮೂಹದ ಒಂದು ಕಿಂಗ್ಶಿಪ್ಪನ್ನು ಇರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಗುಂಪನ್ನೇ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಟ್ರೈಬ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಟ್ರೈಬ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ವಿಚ್ ಲೈವ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿಕಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾಸ್. These people he has to lives in that there is the particular areas to have their the own social, political, cultural, administrative he has to know that. So this is called that is the tribes ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. And then what is a village? Village andre a area consisting of this that family who mainly depend on that agricultural based occupations for their livelihood is called, that is the village ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರೈಬಲ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಿ ದೇರ್ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಅಟ್ ದಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ದ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದೇರ್. ತುಂಬ ಸರಳವಾದ ತಮ್ಮದೇ ಆದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಬುಡಗಪ್ಪಿನ ಗ್ರೂಪನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ದ ವರ್ಷಿಪ್ ಆಫ್ ನೇಚರ್, ದ ಲೋಯಲ್ ಟು ದ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಯುನಿಟಿ. ಸೊ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿಗೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಗೆ ತಾವು ನಿಯತ್ತಾಗಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ದ ಈಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಟು ದ ವುಮನಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟ್ರೈಬಲ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ಸ್ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ದ ಈಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ. So endogamous marriage we have to see in this tribal community. The unique and different mother tongues. ಸೊ ಇವ್ರದ್ದೇ ಆದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಮದರ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಟಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಭಾಷೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ದ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಹಂಟಿಂಗ್, ಗ್ಯಾದರಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೈನರ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸ್ಪೊರೈಡಿಕ್ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್. ತಮ್ಮದೇ ಆದಂತಹ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಹಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಗ್ಯಾದರಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ದ ಮೈನರ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, list the future of rural community. ಸೊ ರೂರಲ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿಯ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ, it is to be in the small in size, the agriculture and the agriculture related economy, and then community to the life, democratic ideals, the lack of civic infrastructures is the main features of rural community. So these are all the questions to very important for this chapter. Okay, this class to be over now. Thank you for watching. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.